Hello again, YouTubers. This is your host, Black Samurai 7. I just want to make a video in response to a viral video that I saw today. And this is regarding a story that happened in San Francisco, California, where you have a man by the name of Collier Gwyn. And he's now known as what the Young Turks are calling him, as one of the worst human beings on earth. And you know what? I'm going to have to agree with them on that, because what this guy did was completely disgusting. He decided to grab a water hose, turn it on, and he sprayed it at a homeless woman who was not sitting in any doorways. She wasn't sitting on any private property that belonged to any businesses. She was sitting on the goddamn sidewalk by the curb. It seemed that way to me. She was sitting by the curb. And this guy wanted to call that washing the streets. How about we wash the streets of people like you? People like you are the problem right here. Because, homelessness itself, I agree, it is a problem, yes. And this guy also wanted to say that he's not somebody who has no sympathy or empathy for homeless people. I beg to differ, because I believe in the phrase, actions speak louder than words. Because that's a true statement right there. Because words, it's easy to say words, but here's the question: what are you willing to do about that? Because if he really calls himself somebody who has sympathy and empathy for homeless people, then how about simply looking into their shoes and understanding the fact you have no idea what this woman's going through. You have no idea what she's been through. You have no idea what caused her to end up living on the streets in the first place. You have no idea what the answers to those questions are. You don't know. So if you don't know, how about just having a little bit of respect, as small as a goddamn mustard seed? How about having a tiny bit of respect for other people? Treat other people the same way how you want to be treated. And yeah, that's great. That's great that you're a business owner. Yeah, that's great for you. But you need to understand this, because that's true. You may have, I don't know how much money this guy has in his bank account. I don't know. I don't care. But how would you like it? How would you like it if you were in her position? That you had no money. You had no job. You had no family. You had no home. You had nothing. You had nothing. How would you feel if you were in that woman's position? She had nothing. She had nowhere to go. She had nothing. And all she had was them clothes that were sitting beside her. That's all she has. How would you feel if you were in her position and someone sprayed a hose at you when you're not bothering anyone? She wasn't bothering anybody. And he want to say, oh, she was belligerent and violent in the video. The video speaks for itself. She wasn't being belligerent to you. She wasn't being violent to you. I think we all know, everybody who watched the video, like I did, I watched the video. You're going to say she was being belligerent, she was being violent. Yeah, right. You're a dumbass liar. You are a big fat liar. And you know what? And they say that the San Francisco police is currently investigating the story. And I hope they continue to investigate the story. And I hope that this guy gets some assault charges pressed on him, because that's exactly what he deserves. He deserves some goddamn assault charges pressed on him. I hope he gets that. And you know what? And I also hope that his business fails. Like I said, you know what? Like I said in that Permit Patty video, like that Permit Patty, who pretty much her business pretty much got in a position of failure too. And just like that, I hope that happens exactly the exact same way to this guy. That his business fails. He's pretty much being a Karen. I'm calling him a Karen too. You know, and yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to put in this video. I'm going to call him a Karen too. But that's exactly how Karens behave. They do wrong and they don't acknowledge the fact that they're in the wrong. Oh, everything to them, everything they say, they believe everything they do is right. When we all know it's not. Because none of us are perfect. None of us are. We all make mistakes. We all do. Everybody screws up. Everybody does. And you know what? And it takes a good, honest, decent person to understand the fact that they screwed up. And they know they did wrong. And you know what? and they understand the fact by saying I'm sorry isn't enough. And and they live by making better decisions here. And it seems to me this guy isn't doing that here. And to the woman in that video who got sprayed by a goddamn hose, I'm sorry you had to go through that. I really am. And I kind of wish that I was there in that situation. I really do. Because if I was in that situation, I would have stopped that man. I would have stopped that man from spraying her with that hose, and I would have sprayed him with it and see how he feels. Sometimes that's exactly what the meaning of empathy is. Like, put yourself in their shoes and see how they feel. Because I'm sure she didn't feel good when she had a hose sprayed at her. That was a bad thing that you've done. You say you have empathy for homeless people? Oh, you don't. No, you don't. And you know what? You deserve everything that's coming to you, and I hope you get everything that's coming to you. So that's all I got to say about the story. Feel free to like, comment, and favorite my video, and feel free to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you all later.